Hey everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, you like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications when we go live, tap the bell. And if you want to join the UVH fam, links are below in the description to our Discord and our free options trading group on Facebook. If you're here right now, say what up. Keith, how you doing? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hope you guys all recovered from the festivities. Jeff, it was for me. It was quite something. It was quite something with two little kids, three different households in 48 hours. I mean, I'm dead. I'm dead. And then today was business as usual today. So it was just. Whew. But anyways, hope you guys made some money today. We're gonna pop some bottles here. Pop some bottles on the Coke. Cheers. Yo, Steve, what's going on? If you guys made money today, comment got paid. If you lost money today, comment learned a lesson. Hope you guys did all right. Today started off slow. Guess we hit 9,000 on the Nasdaq for the first time in history. We have the Trump tweet to prove it somewhere. Looks like we're closing out. I mean, SPY really end of day last 30-minute push. I mean, went from 322 up to it closed at what 322.94. Learned a lesson. Maybe not good enough. No trade today for me. I was planning on taking it easy. But Boeing got me, man. Boeing got me. But let's look at Amazon today. Amazon today, we're reporting better than expected holiday sales. Now, for me, what's interesting about Amazon is not so much what they did today. I mean, they did go up 80 points today, but getting above this resistance, they've been getting hit around 1820. They had previous resistance as well at 1850. Now the question is this going to be good enough to push it up to 1950 where we're targeting this resistance over here is what I'm looking at on Amazon right now. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Had a crazy push, and Amazon's really the only stock that hasn't ran this year. I mean, they have ran in the years prior, but they've been held back. I mean, they've pretty much been flat all year, even though their stocks have been running. Hank was playing some FSL calls, moved to a later date. Amazon I looked at and I'm choked. I didn't have something. I mean, Amazon call. Look at these calls here. Hold on a second. This is for next week, and this is for next week. Next week these are up 1,900%, but for tomorrow, I mean 5,000, 7,000, 6,000. I mean, you could have pretty much picked any single one that you wanted, and you would have been okay this morning. If you bought any Amazon call today, you'd be okay. You would have been all right. But I didn't play Amazon either. So I'm going to go through my trade. I've been playing it really, really slow this week. I made some money on Netflix last Tuesday. Okay, so I lost $98 realized on Amazon on Boeing. So this morning, I bought the 330 call on Boeing for $250, and I think my mistake on that was just two things. I bought for tomorrow's expiration. Boeing, as you can see here, I bought it at 9:45 a.m. So I bought it right in here when it started to recover. When it pushed, let me pull up that 330 call. Actually, let me pull up that 330 call. So I bought at 250 when I was moving up here. It did peak at 290. I could have took the $40. I didn't take it, and as you can see, it just got obliterated all day long. And then because I bought tomorrow's expiration, I didn't have time on my side. Yo, Matthew, what's going on, man? I know Amazon was crazy. Yeah, I mean, I think Amazon 1950. So the first mistake on this trade was I didn't buy next week's expiration. I still believe in this trade. I was stopped out at 329.90 on this candle here, but it reversed pretty hard here at close, and actually, I mean, it's at 330 now. So what I did is, because I still believed in the trade, I sold for a loss. I took a $98 loss on that. I rolled into next week's expiration for the 330 call, so I paid 440 for that. So my target is around the 333, 332 area to take the trade off on Boeing right now. But yeah, that one. I mean, Boeing. They were the reason why I added another call is because there wasn't really much buying or selling on here. It was very low volume. It was pretty much just chilling. And then when it did break down, it got right back up again at 330. Now, if you're looking at the 1 year, so you can look at this one of two. Let me get rid of this alert here. You can look at this one of two ways, where you can see obviously descending pattern right here, or you can look at it from it's making higher lows here. So depending on if you're a bull or a bear, it could go either way. I'm guessing the range is getting pretty tight in here, and it's going to try and go out to. I'm guessing it's going to the. I mean, obviously, I'm going with the bullish side because I have a 330 call here, but I think that we will be hitting 335, 340 again very soon, is what I'm thinking. We had this fade, so Boeing was kind of trending up. And then it had a down day, and then it got saved it ripped up to 340 with the CEO stepping down in replacement. Yo, David, how you doing? So, and then it faded after that announcement. I mean, it got propped up to, it opened at 339 on, what day is this? Oh, on Tuesday. And this dropped all day, and then we dropped pretty slow. I mean, we dropped it open. It held pretty good, and then we just kind of faded all day. So, we'll see what happens to Boeing right now. Tesla can't trade around on money on my account. Robinhood's taking forever to accept my new bank account. Man, sorry to hear. Learned a lesson. Adobe 330 puts. IRBT is still holding strong. Nice. So Tesla, I haven't been trading Tesla on this run. I mean, let me get rid of this. Obviously Tesla has had a breakout, but for me to trade Tesla right now, whether short or long, it's very difficult for me as a trader to trade these kind of charts, because I'm more of like a support and resistance trader, and now we're above any resistance and we don't have any support. So for me, it's not a trade. I can't trade this. And you can be like, you left tons of money on this. I mean, what I should have done, trade this breakout to 380, and then I probably should have stepped away. What I should have done, should have took the trade 360 to 380, then stepped away and see what happens here at like 433. I'm done putting puts through. I'm trying to selling and see how that works. Buying puts. Yeah, I mean, when the market is really slow, as you can see with like my Boeing trade, I had the right idea. It just, the market was slow. I mean, Boeing, from the time that I put my Boeing trade on, let's see if we could get Boeing here. From the time I put my Boeing trade on, I put it on at like, it was like 330.90, and we were at like 330 at close. I mean, so we moved 90 cents down all day. So it's really, with theta, it was my mistake. So if you're buying options in this market, you got to buy a week, 2 weeks out. You can't buy something that expires tomorrow or something that expires in 2 days. You got to give yourself time, because a chart like today, if you're buying premium, it's gonna sell you. It's gonna hurt you bad. And yeah, David, if buying doesn't work, you can always flip it and sell options. But you gotta have the mindset, really. And my mistake was buying something that was expiring tomorrow. But I was under the impression that Boeing was going to move, because it has been moving pretty well intraday, except for today. I mean, when I put the position on, it literally moved 50 to 90 cents since I bought it. So that's the luck. That's the luck of the draw. That's the risk of buying options. Now, if I sold the puts on the 330 puts, we would have made some money because it kind of just had a slow churn all day, and it would have been fine. But that's the luck of the draw. That's the luck of the draw. You know. That's just part of trading. But other than that, not a whole lot going on this week. There's no earnings going on this week. We're pretty much, what I'm thinking of for the end of the year, we're pretty much just going to probably have like a slow grind up, I think. We're just going to kind of chill. And then I've been sitting mostly all cash. I've only been doing like one trade a day. Last week, or was it Tuesday, I did a trade. I did Netflix. I traded very small position. Let's see what I did the last couple of days here. Yeah, Netflix. I bought on December 23rd. So Netflix, I bought for 505. I had the 330 call for December 27th. Sold at 595. Unfortunately, that profit pretty much got eaten up on that Boeing trade today. So we'll see if we can get it back tomorrow. With if Boeing can go up to like 333, 334, definitely be very happy. Apple 290. Yeah, and Apple's another one that I've been staying away from because I can't. As a trader, you have strengths. You have strengths and weaknesses, and one of my weaknesses as a trader. Some people are very good at trading breakouts. For me, I'm better at trading Apple if it comes back down to support and then goes back up to all-time highs. I'm not very good as a trader, just trading high after high after high after high. And because at any given point, it can come down for no reason. It goes up for no reason. And for me to trade something with that type of basis, I just don't like. I just don't like to trade. I think there's better opportunities in the market. Netflix has definitely slowed down. I mean, it had a 10% run in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. It's kind of chilling here. What's interesting for me on Netflix is it's not getting above this to close this gap here from 338 to 360 area. We really need to break this right here, this 336 area, 338 to push higher. And I think it will, but volume, look at this volume on Netflix though. Today, it was only like 3 million. On Tuesday, it was only like 2 million. And the day before that, we were only at like 5 million, 6 million on volume. So, we've also been having some very low volume days. So, that's to be expected around the holidays. We're pretty much just trading with the algos. News is slow. I know that North Korea said they were going to send us a Christmas gift, but other than that, there's really no news other than like the holiday sales and retail sales to really push us higher. Now, that doesn't mean we're not going to go higher. Doesn't mean we're not going to go lower. But as you can see here, look at the volume here. It is a little bit higher today on SPY. We're at 30 million, and on Tuesday we were only at like 15 million. You can see how flat it was, So, going to the end of the year, now there's only 3 trading days left in the year. So we have tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday to wrap it up. Most people are gone, vacations, just us and the algo. So that's why you want to keep your risk low and just trade smart, trade safe. Right now I'm only doing like one position at a time until momentum starts to pick up and we decide which way we want to go. So what stocks you guys want to look at? This is probably going to be a quick stream because, with the slow markets, not a whole lot to cover here. Let's see here. Amazon stock has its best day since January after the company boasts a record holiday shopping, which I guess we should have seen that coming because Amazon usually runs every winter, every December after the sales are reported. Dow Jones was up 105 at one point today. Yeah, Dow would probably be up a lot more today if Boeing was running. I don't know how Caterpillar and some of those other ones that impacted Dow were running today. Caterpillar was up a little bit, not too much. Let's go over IRBT. CMG, yes. I was looking at CMG today to buy the dip, but I actually was gone. During the slow trading days, I've been taking this opportunity. One thing, I have a cold. I've been taking this opportunity to do some things outside of trading. So today I was literally gone from 10 a.m. to about 2 p.m. Central Time. But IRBT, I think this looks good till 60. IV is pretty high right now, but I think it's just gonna be a slow grind up. I would just buy some in the money calls and ride it. Chipotle, I was looking at as well for a possible day trade. Tuesday it dipped down to 823. Did hit a high today of 839. I was thinking about it today, but it looked good, but it just didn't look that interesting to me. We had a slow grind up, and that's to be expected when the algos are trading and we're just on very low volume. This candle at the end of the day, though, from 835 up to 838 had some decent volume on that. Most volume all day on that closing candle. So I'm thinking most likely we're going to see an update on Chipotle here. Probably going to try to test 850. So what I'm looking at here on Chipotle, I'm going to see what happens at 850 if it moves above or if it gets rejected here at 850. Yeah, Baidu. Let's see, Baidu. I know Baba's been running. I actually have an alert for Baidu for 129.50 because I'm trying to see if it's going to fill this gap here. So far, this alert has not been triggered here for 129.50. So I'm looking for 129.50. Let's see, what did it get up to? It tapped it a couple times. 129.38, 129.40, 45 area. Almost tapped that, but didn't trigger my alert. So I'm seeing if we can go up here, but might be rejected at 120. AZO. Yeah, AZO just looks like it's going to fade this right here. Fade this earnings here. Back down to 1180 area is what probably we're looking at. It's just been fading after the earnings pop. Has not made a newer high here. Baba. So Baba is another one that's just ripping right now. I don't know if that's... Yeah, so now Alibaba broke above 210, which it hit in 2018. And right now it's at 216, 217. So, that's one to watch out for, which I think Alibaba has been grossly undervalued for quite a while for the due to the trade war. And then Nvidia as well. Nvidia right now is trying to push the 250 area, so we'll see. It's just kind of hard to see what's going to happen here because we've been on such low volume. So when the volume is this low, it's not a good gauge to determine where it's going to be going in the future. I mean, we can guess, and when volume picks up, we could really see some momentum, unless we start seeing a lot of sellers in the market. So, but I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Definitely appreciate it. We'll stay tuned, but we're just gonna trade low and slow till the end of the year. Hopefully things pick up in January so we can start making some money up in here. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.